Bibri Abisa said, if that is the case, okay, Ebimoka said, if you are going after the board chairs for this dubious and answer this questionable kind of contractor, then we need to start looking at it. Say, almost all the MP people who were on several boards, so they could be next in target. Particular Ghana Airport Company Limited, no, and your Paul Adomo Chinkwana a board member. There were other MP people who were appointed by ex-President Kufuor who were also board members. Yeah. Okay, and Paul, I think even says scan as or no on GPO said then. Aside from that, too, other people are almost on that board. So, and also a very popular board, no, John Wood no know Bost. I don't know a boss managing director or so. Yeah. But apart from that, so one of the biggest sectors are the petroleum sector, Ghana Gas. And Ghana Gas had 3 prominent people, more MPP, more. They have megaphones, they are very popular. Now, Ghana Gas Board had Ernest Owusu Bempa there as one of the board members. Ghana Gas had Kennedy Ohini Agyapong as one of the board members. Ghana Gas had Kwame Sifakai as one of the board members. So, if a Nepal Diabane can, does it mean that very soon these people could be the next in target, especially because the big person here, Kennedy Agyapong. Imagine, okay, if Ken wins the presidential primaries and then boom, they go after him, say there was a contract, even if he knows nothing about it. Yeah. Once he was a board member, he was privy to certain things. So based on all of these aforementioned, do you think that Kennedy Agyapong is the next in line? Kennedy Agyapong, Ernest Owusu Bempa, and also, Good Evening Ghana host, and I was saying which is Kwame Sifakai.
Yeah, so as I said now, no, shared any release from the OSP accord in relation with Ghana Gas, but said Kano, if no cressa Ejuma OSP near no, because basically I said this particular one, no, a lot of people are talking about it. Say a political witch hunt. Say no cressa, that is the kind of trend, and I said that is the way OSP ne person or yen nema. Abia ene you see, Abia ene Kennedy Agyapong Ankasano, he is one person. Metin I say he's liked by both parties in a way. In a way. But the moment you come in as an obstacle for Abia Omejumo, and I say an obstacle, say you prevent them from winning maybe the next election. Definitely, if they are still they still have that power now, they will definitely come after you. Yeah. And no matter how small it is, like I said, Paul Adomochi, according to what the contract, they were not Ghana Airport Company was not supposed to make any financial commitments to Evertex. Okay. Revenue abe generating and no percentage no be amount. And think how who say no crisis and a koya can say that big deal be unless say a chiremu ho baby no okay baby kakraba na the enfa contracts in amount. And think how who say oh these things are normal things a cost Ghana even though say it is a bad thing to do. And say a koba say Kennedy Agyapong ebe jinemu se as maybe flag bearer next January I be one say we really next okojina there. I mean, no matter say pioneer cry yekoto and as who boom. I mean, definitely they will come out.
But doing that too could be a bit of a stretch for them, because you see, if you do that, you can rather embolden the person to be more popular. You know, a similar thing happened in US. Elections in the course, last 4 years at a year Joe Biden being here. You realize that the 4 years of Joe Biden's presidency, it was go after Trump, arrest him, stop him. And all of these things were basically giving Trump free press. So I don't know if you're following the news, or if you're following the news as at that time. Obeti news about Trump. Now you see a Mar-a-Lago residence. Obeti news about Trump. You say you're charging for rape. Obeti news about you say you're charging for insurrection. Obeti news about Trump. You say we're banning from a year contesting as president. A whole Africa you see a man ankle monitor. But all of these things basically, was giving Donald Trump free press. So the once hated man in America certainly became a martyr, or he did become a martyr. Basically, he against the institution. Yeah. So don't you think doing this could just build a good name for Ken and say, oh, see, almost through Ken. Almost per se Ken, because Ken is going to hold them accountable. Ken is going to change Ghana, and they may end up giving Ken Japan free press.
Yes, you see, the moment you give someone the platform and I say something to talk about, they go back, prepare well, and come out very stronger.
Okay.
Because we already know Kennedy Agyapong to be very vocal.
Yeah.
Now he's also aspiring to be probably the president. I mean, one man a chance. Do you understand?
Also be exposed.
Oh no, you see, he's one kind of a person, politician. He will find ways and means to also expose your wrongdoings. And sometimes, yes, wow, pointing fingers.
Let's start from you.
And sometimes some of these things, people out there don't feel like. And because of when they are tarnishing the person's image. To be one chain cry, they feel some kind of sympathy for that particular person. Some number of sympathy votes on his side, no matter what you are saying about him. President John Dramani Mahama, then the come from in 2016.
Yeah,
a whole lot. But like I said, on any time, na ye kase ye who say, I'm on for Babe Mama, one kasa founding father,
and friends,
founding father,
yeah. On no crab
out, condemn or more juma or more year. But fast forward 8 years down the line,
he's now the savior.
We see him as the savior of this particular country. And see, it's not about how you would try to tarnish the person's image. If Oba Bontino Bekasa here, fast forward, on also bet me some level of sympathy votes be obey me at the yeah.
I see. So that's exactly that. But then one person, so I'm say a share before we move on to the next. A friend is saying Kwame Sefakan. Do you think Kwame Sefakan should basically stand well?
Or no, dear, no. Unse me I can say by now it be uncomar kosuechi. Because the very first target I had when the NDC came into power was to take him off a Kokoko.
Yeah.
And chairman I said don't get your bar on team better see omuni din komo ama akoma toyem ama see first thing is the NDC will see themselves on the Kokoko show no.
Okay.
And sana afterwards Nana ya question so they be two him say chairman Kwame Sefakan be returning to Kokoko.
So the NDC were actually pushing for him to be ousted.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, we all know, say, I mean, this is just a particular plot, say, I mean, you can't tarnish our image as the NDC.
Do you say, like, Kwame Sefakan, why anti-NDC are check, and they view his program as a political propaganda kind of thing.
Yes, I mean, that is how they were seeing it. And Tinema, yes, okay, and for some time.
We say program ne confirm because sorry, Kwesi Pratt, Papaya or Fantini, Mirfinidi, Alute Jacobs. Those are the people you basically hear about them often. But apart from that, so opposing views now being unya.
So
I mean, they were the only people who were basically there. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is that. So the Manasseh Azurene exposed now the buy. Are we going to talk about them one after the other?
Yeah, Manasseh Azurene, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Manasseh Azurene, they said definitely a idea account. So yeah, you see, and I don't know how it will how we want to know how it's going to affect and how it's going to impact a Kwame Sefakan too. That is one of the things I just said. Yeah, sure. That's one of the things I share. So aside from that, there's one person so I also know who born in this board Ernest Owusu-Bempah. Do you think on also you say I could Japan you?
You see, I always make reference to, I mean, they see NCA with Paul Adomotri. Am I be more kind? I could see say OSP himself Thursday obey show. It's obey show when you 9 p.m. Into my invite you come to the office at 3 p.m. Oba office not at 3 p.m. The next show is on Tuesday. Now say Oba Yechiwa 78 is it the next 2 days now was a local court and to run into the weekend. The weekend I Monday, Tuesday. See a crown I ask answer the bail conditions about I say the boss.
I said bail conditions see 2 landed properties.
Yes.
And I also saw need landed properties.
Say they gave him a form to fill about him personally. Your filling forms no I ban him na he got to a point where he's supposed to men can say on declare the properties or Ghana has landed properties are in case a bail condition a bibem or bit media etua no chom say no only be till later no also call ya say okay and the bail conditions no way no say forms also have officially previously no kra no e bi nim enti eye den na musa chinchi na musa onkofa sa nema no embra enti yes said they are not all cast a political witch hunt no whoever obetimi eyi nanim say me ye way the tia NDC party no. Who say it brings you out for people to start going back into your dealings.
Yeah.
What I say. And whether you were a board chair, whether you were an MD, people go back to look into your dealings. Say now let's go back when he was an MD and as a board chair.
Okay.
Definitely
they'll come after
you.
Now, the young cause a particular issue